Head over to meteorologist Courteney Jacobozzi for our weather impact alert this morning.
That's right. Yeah, rain interrupting your morning commute. And we are continuing to watch as more showers are about to move on shore here in Pinellas County. We've already had multiple rounds of rain and more on the way. So let's take you to where we're seeing most of the rain this morning. The bullseye really Hillsborough and Pinellas County. So got to give yourself some extra time out the door. Davis Islands, Gibsonton, all along I-75. Throughout Hillsborough County, through the Brandon area, Seffner, some steady rain. I-4 being impacted from Plant City into Tampa. And we know how I-4 can already be a travel headache. Then you add rain on top of it, and it doesn't make it any better, right? Taking you a little further north up into Zephyr Hills, Dade City, we do have some steady showers falling through there as well. Wesley Chapel being impacted by some light rain. And here it is, more about to move on shore. This did fall apart a little bit. I'm surprised because we have plenty of fuel to work with this morning, but some light to steady rain about to move into Indian Rocks Beach, North Reddington Beach, and that will continue to push off to the east at around 15 miles per hour. So another round of rain for Anna Maria around 6:18, another round for St. Pete around 6:40 or so. The Tampa area 7:41. That's when that morning rush really starts to kick off. 8:03 in Gibsonton. Expect more rain on the way. And we've already picked up just over the last couple of hours anywhere between 1 to over 2 inches of rain. Some unofficial totals coming in over 3 inches in parts of Pinellas County. So the roadways are wet. We've had multiple reports of ponding and flooding in the roadways. So just take your time this morning. That's really the overarching theme here. Let's take you through Futurecast. We have that batch of rain that's about to move on shore. That's going to take over rush hour from Pasco County into Pinellas, Hillsborough, maybe down into Manatee County as well. Looks like another round of heavy downpours will move through late morning after 10 o'clock, right in the heart again of Tampa and St. Pete. That's just going to continue that flooding threat. We've had a lot of rainfall already. More on the way. In fact, several inches of rain on the way. The road can only carry so much rain, of course, and we're already seeing issues. So this is just going to add on to that. You have to travel carefully through Pinellas and Hillsborough today. Good news is for your evening commute, we do trend drier. Just a few spotty downpours possible, mainly south of I-4 and inland today. And then as we head into tomorrow, our pattern starts to change a touch, which we'll talk about here shortly. In terms of temperatures, low to mid 80s today, well below average. Hopefully giving our air conditioners a little bit of a break at home, right? Because I know my air bill was pretty high from all the heat last month. But we will see temperatures several degrees below average the next couple of days here until we go back into the 90s late week. Let's talk about tomorrow. Rain will be possible offshore, and tomorrow our wind is going to start to come out of the southeast. So you'll notice showers down towards the Palm Beaches that will move our way in the afternoon. So our mornings are about to trend drier. We're going to go back to our typical pattern here in the Tampa area where mainly the afternoon and evening are impacted by storms. And notice where most of the rain sets up tomorrow. That'll be east of I-75 for the evening. Tomorrow, one of our driest days of the week. Thursday, our wind comes out of the east. So notice we'll have showers along the Atlantic coast. Those will march our way through the afternoon. But this is going to be the day where parents, if you want to get out and about, maybe head to the beach, have one last beach day before summer break ends. Thursday wouldn't be a bad day to do it. Just try to get out in the morning and head home before 3 o'clock because notice by 2, storms starting to move inland. And then those rain and storms will start to push along our coastline after about 4 p.m. This could lead to some heavier downpours for the evening commute on Thursday, so we'll be watching out for that. But again, that's what we're used to here in the Tampa Bay area, having rain and storms in the evening hours rather than the morning. Here's a look at our expected rainfall. We are going to stay unsettled, about a 50 to 60% coverage of showers and storms, but it is mainly going to be in the afternoon and evening. And I know it's tough to tell on Friday and Saturday because the resolution just not good in our longer range models, but a lot of the storms will set up along and east of I-75 through the upcoming weekend. Light chop on the bay, sees at about 2 feet for that marine forecast today. Just have to be careful for those offshore showers. We'll stay unsettled through the weekend with slightly elevated rain chances mainly in the afternoon. Highs go back into the 90s Thursday.